Hello, hello. Okay, there we go. There we go. Apologies. Hopefully I'm not too loud. Sorry about that. You know, good old Windows updates, am I right? Decided, I'm gonna restart my computer, as I usually do before stream. And Windows is like, oh hey, well you want to update? And I'm like, you know what? You're probably right. Probably a good idea. It was not a good idea. And it decided, like, oh hey, you got a microphone? Oh, I don't want to connect. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that? Anyways, I wasn't seeing the volume thing like move, and I'm like, I'm glad I caught it before I just started rambling on for like 20 minutes, and people are like, Keelie. But hey, Steel. Hi, Bad Rhyme. How you doing? Hey, Collateral. But yeah, glad I caught that. I just, but yeah, thanks, Windows. We love it. We love it. No, thanks. I hate it. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Sorry, my glasses are kind of bugging me today. They're kind of pinching my nose too hard. It's just like one of those days where you know, I don't know, if it's like an ADHD thing or something. I'm just like, some things are kind of just like more sensitive than usual, where just like something just kind of bugs you. Windows is helping, yeah. Something just is off and just kind of bugs you slightly, and that's just how I feel like with my glasses today. They're just like pinching my nose just right, and I'm like, hey, thanks. Can we sit right? I don't know. Anyways, no, you fucking feel that. Yeah, it's just one of those days where I'm just like, there's just one teeny little thing that it's part of your norm, but then today it just decides it's gonna be off and kind of make things kind of a hassle. Anyways, I hope everybody is doing well. We're gonna play some more metaphor, and yeah. And your workmates were annoying the fuck out of you for just existing. Oh, I hate that. It's just, I don't know if it's like the moon or something, because we're supposed to be, I think we're supposed to have another like super moon this month. So I think it's just one of those things where it's getting closer to a full moon. Like, I know some people are like, oh, that's horse shit, but I'm one of those people that I feel it when it gets closer to full moon. Like, my cats have been going crazy and stuff like that, so I feel like it affects people. And like, my partner was kind of moody today, and like, I've been fine, but yeah, other than like my glasses are bugging me. But like, the other night I had a hard time sleeping. So I think it's just one of those things, or gravity getting pulled by the moon, and it just starts to bug you, and it affects everyone, and I don't know. I think it's just one of those things. It's just the world shifting, and it just, I don't know. Oh, dude, speaking of sleep, did you not get good sleeps? Because I don't like when that happens. I hate when that happens. Uh, the burrito got you. The burrito finished you off, huh? The burrito said, "Okay, good night. time, time for collateral. Good night, night." Hi, Kairu. How you doing? You passed out at 4 p.m. yesterday and woke up at 1:30. 8 hours. That's not even a nap. That's not even a nap at that point. That's just, you went to bed and got a full 8 hours of sleep at that point. I wouldn't even consider that a nap. Even if there's a way to go out, burrito is worth. Absolutely. If anytime that I get like a good fucking burrito, and if I don't feel like I just want to roll over and sleep, then I don't know. Burrito wasn't worth it. which, kind of reminds me, we got Thanksgiving coming up, and so this is gonna be like, I usually do cook for my partner and I, but this is gonna be like the first year where I actually cook like for like the kind of extended family kind of thing this year. Um, Obviously, there's not gonna be a stream during that time because I'm gonna be doing the family stuff, and but yeah, I expect many a comatose family member from all the food. Everybody gonna have a good nap after eating all that food, that's for sure. You woke up at 1:30 this morning, it was just like, well, fuck, guess I gotta get out of bed. Yeah, at that point. Hear you out though, cooking stream. Maybe let us say hi to family. If they're up for it, if they're up for it, um, um, like eyebrow thief, definitely. Um, I don't know about my mom. Maybe my mom. She might like say hi. My partner's mom, probably not. I don't know. Hi Fleur. Can we get a shout out for Fleur, please? Thank you. Um, we shall see. We shall see. But I'm gonna be busy. Yes, uh-huh.
I have to go towards that creepy motherfucker.
Yes, you do. Come on, Fleur. Go towards the flashing light, Fleur. I want to see what happens. I wanted to see what happens. I'll go to a Ren Fair right after Thanksgiving. Oh, that'll be fun. That will be a lot of fun. I'm kind of bummed because there was a Ren Fair up here, but I ended up missing it because it's kind of expensive. I can't believe how expensive Ren Fairs are now. But hopefully I'll be able to go eventually. But yeah, I got to go to the one in Texas last year. Was and I had a lot of fun. Not the big Texas one, but the one that's what do they call it? The Sherwood one. And it was really cool. Cuz I hadn't been to a Ren Fair in a very very long time before that. So I had a great time getting to experience it. And I love that it's actually like it was a dedicated like Ren Fair spot too. So like they had all the buildings and whatnot, and it was great. It was great. The usual squeaks and running. I'm glad you just like make cute squeaks. I just end up like speaking absolute gibberish when I get scared. I think only a couple times I've had incidences where I actually screamed. One was when we played Night Delivery on that infamous jump scare, and the other was when I was with Cuppy, and Cuppy was sitting there with me playing that train one, also from Chilla's. Can't remember the name off of it. It was the train one, and somebody thought it would be funny to use. There's a knocking sound file, and somebody thought it would be really really funny to use that while I was like looking around. And I freaking screamed. Yeah, fucking Night Delivery. Yeah, Chilla's games are just like they really like throw you off because sometimes they I can't remember if it was you or Bull who did that, but I was upset. um but yeah, the fucking Chilla's games, only like one other time made me freaking jump, and that was that lady that I was delivering the package to, because she did this whole thing, and she, she did this whole thing where like, they just opened the door for you to go deliver it. Like, nobody actually came to the door. And so I'm just like, hello? And it's just like super dark in her apartment, and then all of a sudden her head just kind of flops out from the corner, and it freaking scared the shit out of me. Because, physics, instead of having someone just kind of like normally, I mean, they might have done this on purpose, but instead of having someone just kind of like casually walk out, she literally, like, her head just kind of flopped out around the corner, and it just scared the shit out of me. Like, the fuck, lady? What the hell? You can't just walk out like a normal person, can you? And accept your delivery. You gotta scare the shit out of me. And then it was that... You watched the clip, it wasn't a squeak. And then it was just like that guy that came... We should play more Chillas. Sure. We eventually we will. Maybe I'll have to play Parasocial sometime. I don't know. Actually, I probably should play Chillas again and actually figure out how to get the correct ending sometime. And just, prep myself for that guy to come running at me with a knife. I think, like, one of the funniest things I ever watched was, like, Galgura's reaction to that guy coming running out. Like, she doesn't even, like, really, like, scream. She just kind of goes, just the funniest fucking thing. The bathhouse one looks fucky wucky too. Yeah, I should also replay, I want to call it Exit 8, but no, that's the other one. What was it called? Shinkansen Zero. That was it. I remember it had a number. We should replay Shinkansen Zero just to do, like, achievements. Try to, like, find the rest of the achievements just so I can 100% it. What do I still need for that? Oh, there's only, like, 2 achievements I need left, and it's get all the anomalies in the blue car and get all the anomalies on the green car. That's all we gotta do. So we might have to play that one again. Get chased by the scary lady. As a treat. You play it though? Yeah, you should. You should, Fleur. Wait, definitely when you're feeling better enough for streaming. Absolutely. But yeah. And it's like, it's kind of a little bit of a bummer. Like, I didn't get to do as many, like, scary games as I wanted to for Halloween. Even though I know we're like, we can do them any time of the month. But it just feels like kind of special to do them, like, in October, in the month of October. But, maybe we can do, like, maybe some, like, a spooky week in, like, February, like my spooky Valentine or something like that, Well, maybe we'll do something like that and play some more, You missed out. Yeah, that makes total sense. You're recovering from your big surgery, and that makes absolute sense. And but for me, mine wasn't as as extreme. I had an unexpected visit from somebody, so it kind of like put a wrench in my plan a bit. I wasn't able to do as much as I wanted to. So yeah, that happened. And there's like a lot of games I still want to do. That I want to play. Like, I really wanted to play, like, that Into the Pit, that new latest, like, Five Nights at Freddy's game, which we could do at any time. So let's, I think maybe we'll start dedicating a day for just to play, like, a scary game every once in a while, or do just, my spooky Valentine's Day week for, you know, February, something like that. We'll figure it out. Anyways, I don't want to ramble too much. I want to get back into metaphor. Every 13th, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad. Not a bad idea, Kairu. Could definitely think about that. You know, put it on the plans. Especially, you know, we're getting towards the end of the year. And, you know, I want to make plans. I want to make plans for how I want to do things for the next year or so. Like, a lot of people do. So, you know, put things on the list. Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, it's not a bad idea either. Which is kind of nice because I don't have to travel anywhere for Christmas this year. Which definitely is going to be nice. I'm not traveling this year. No long car rides for me. Ooh, excuse me. Let me make sure Windows Update didn't decide to, like, cause me... Oh, looks like we're good. Alright, we good. Thank you, Kairu. Good luck with whatever you are doing today. August 5th. So we're gonna go on the Gauntlet Runner.
さて、行こう。
Alright, Flirt, go get some good rest. We'll talk to you later, okay? Excuse me.
よし、こいつの出番ってことだな。さて。
Alright, so we need a path. Chart a course to the Tomb of Lament. Our task is to defeat the monster and retrieve the Chalice of Legends, yes? Tombs and treasure certainly seem to go hand in hand. We may be in for quite a haul there. I'm not keen on robbing graves, but it does help fund our endeavors. So long as we don't overdo it, the spirits will understand. Here, the weather seems pretty bad there today. We might hit delays, so maybe we should get our fortune told. We'll have to make camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. The question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night? Just leave it to me. So long as you don't go dragging your feet, of course. Let me think.
村だな。
迷宮だな。
ここは何かあるぞ。
野営地か。
その場所は
今ここだね。
So my question is, how do you confirm?
どうしようか。
Guess we're gonna find out.
村だな。
どうしよう。
依頼があるぞ。
うん。
だけどそこなら
Okay, let's
ど
go.
っちから行く？
You could go a few different routes. Which do you want? Okay, so we're gonna have multi routes. So we want to go through Inundo.
行こう。
Then 'tis settled. It would behove us all to prepare ourselves while even whilst on the road. Behove?
何しようか。
I hear a voice.
実は
There's something I must tell the captain. Nice man comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to him. Alright, we're gonna cook some stew.
それなら
なあ。
Meat with a bit of chew can be nice, but I prefer a braise, a low and slow. When it melts the moment it hits your tongue. Ah, truly exceptional, though that method does take forever. Still, time should not deter you from taste, and once you taste it, you'll want to keep doing it. I began prepping the food with straw. Season it well and then cook it until it starts to brown. It hardly looks good enough to eat, but we must endure.
よし。
All that's left is to let it soak in its flavor. We must control the heat carefully now to keep our eyes on the prize. The aroma is surely whetting your appetite, but don't give in. The juice is precious, and not a single drop can be wasted. Amazing! The dish Stroll and I made is dripping with flavor and depth. It's coney stew. Nicely done, if I do say so myself. You've earned first taste, I say. Where is Heisme? Well, I guess that pod's not being used, or that one. Oh, where Heisme is.
実は
Oh, he's in his little tent up here.
お主か。
Ah, too. Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. If you're free, might I have a moment of your time? I wish to clear up a misunderstanding. I'd like you to let me tell you about the village. Alright, I'll listen. Then let us speak over a drink. I'll serve you something assuming you prefer a drink more tame than my usuals. Are we gonna chill in his tent while this thing's going? Yep. What happened back in my hometown? You should know it wasn't Hadari's fault, even if he's the village leader. The villagers have always ostracized others like that, even when I was there. That's not their leader's fault. Even with the theft? You're still defending him? Even with the urn being stolen?
Yeah.
Not exactly. But I know he's prepared to do what's right, almost tragically so.
というのも
Most other tribes hold little love for the Yugif. But in my youth, we lived near 2 settlements of mixed peoples. We traded, traveled, relations were good. Until one day, conflict arose between the 2 settlements themselves. They began to feud, and both sides asked that our village side with them over the other. They wanted a decision from us. We were asked to choose who was friend and who was foe.
しかし
Yet the village put off for the decision. They took no sides and sought to appease both settlements. While we stayed the course of our hesitancy, their dispute was resolved. What happened to them? What ended up happening to your village?
それで
The village lost the trust of both sides, and they cut off all of their trade. We were suddenly left impoverished. They called us Yugif inscrutable, unknowable, and their prejudice only escalated. It even led to some violence, and yet the village tried to justify their predicament by saying there was nothing they could have done. They took no action to escape poverty and isolation beyond their bitter limitations. That more than anything disgusted me beyond words. So I abandoned the village and ventured out to become a knight of the cities.
だが
But Tadari remained to take a stand. While I simply ran away, he took a role of leadership, determined to bring honorable change to our village. You're honorable too, Haizme.
拙者は
I, who did nothing but run away? There is a world of difference between me and Tadari. And yet, as we've seen, the village is still a long way from the change he strove for. The villagers are rigid in their mindset. They hope to maintain the little control they have by excluding and blaming strangers. All the backbiting and even the theft of the urn, all born of this clinging to separation, this xenophobic nest. It's, what a horrible village.
そうだな
Yes, but upon my return, a thought struck me. I suddenly knew I would like to let my son sleep on that hill, where the sweet winds blow, that they may run free where he cannot. And yet, perhaps the reason I'm so attached to my village is because I'm the same as them, at heart. It was my indecisiveness that cost me my son and my knighthood besides. This burial is no different. To think I waxed on about it being time to face his death, an excuse, nothing more. An excuse to run from yet another decision. It's alright to hesitate.
拙者は
But now my son is the one paying for my wretched hesitance and see what has become of him. How can I call myself a father? Regret alone won't solve this. If we want to solve this, we'll need more than despair.
いや
No, I refuse to let this end here.
そうだな
If hesitation is in my nature, then so too do I hesitate to let go. Perhaps this is simply who I am. I have a confession to make. When the urn was stolen somewhere in the back of my mind, I felt relief. Because I'd not have to see it anymore. I'd no longer be reminded of his death, his heartbreaking absence. I don't want to think of it. I don't want to face it. How could I, when every reminder shatters me? That's why I've put off the burial longer and ever longer. But I must change. I would show my boy I am a father worth his love and not his shame.
必ず
And so too would I prove this to you, you who have placed your trust in me.
我がすまなかった
I will soon depart for the village to look for my son's remains. My apologies for all you've been made to endure. Well, I'm coming with you.
ありがとう
I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you. Let's head to the village together at a later date. Oi! A monster with a peculiar color-changing eyes is clinging to the deck. Deal with it before it ruins all the hard work I've put into this runner. We better get rid of it fast before Neris puts our entire journey on hold to buff out any scratches or dents. We cannot allow that beast to make its way into the runner. To the deck with haste! Really? I was expecting, you know... Alright.
せい重装を使うか最後だ
貴族覚悟はいいか燃え尽きろ敵の増援
また敵が来たよ
Oh, okay, that's a little more what I was expecting.
さあ観念せよ。オン。そうだ。
伊達じゃない王者の力この身に破れ。バカな。落ちウィザード。燃えろ。あと2つ。次もよろしくな。
People angry.
私を愚弄するか。
お見事ヒルケンベルグ。
ここを動くな。
素晴らしい動きだった。
見事な成長だ。
行き先に見えてきたのはイヌンド村。ブライハーベンの北方に位置する小さな集落である。かつての産業は衰え、働ける若者たちは危険を冒して出稼ぎに向かった。村に残るのはわずかな老人と子供のみで、立ち寄る者もわずか。ひっそりと鳴りを潜めた村に凱旋者は到着した。
どうする？
There's something here. Wanna make a quick detour before we continue on? Let's stop.
ちょっと待て。
What's the meaning of this? It's practically a ghost town here. The villages around here are all like this. Those able to work have gone elsewhere to try and make a living, while the remaining residents live in constant fear of monsters. What a shame. 'Twas my intention to cook something interesting if I came across any unusual ingredients here. That's alright. I think I prefer food that's not overly interesting.
ね
It's a bit small, but it looks like they've set up a stall here. Want to talk to them?
え、そういえば
By the way, weren't you asked to buy a toothbrush of Hygienia? Let's see if the store has it. Let's listen in. What should I ask about the village? As you can see, our village is quite poor. Only people with strange tastes would be interested in the kind of goods we sell here. Not to worry, I doubt you'll ever come across a more eccentric crew than the likes of us. The tournament. Our village might regain some semblance of liveliness if the candidates would defeat the monsters for us. Have monsters shown up around here lately? Well, the way I see it, the village would be finished if monsters ever did show up. We've not many people left who can put up a decent fight. How about some small talk? Lately, I've heard it's not just the area surrounding the village that's in dire straits. Even the seas have been wrought. I do hope everyone who left to find work finds their way back safely.
なら
It sounds like a lot of the villagers left town to make a living. Do you want us to relay a message to them about coming back? No, there's no need. Besides, it's unlikely anyone would divulge the fact that they've came from this village in the first place. Oops. Never mind.
Yes.
Alright, okay, there's a toothbrush. Okay, we got what we came for. Are we finished here? Alright, let's go back to
じゃ
base.
あ
We're gonna use the teleportation magic. Okay, let's get going. What? Back to Brattlhaven. I hear a voice. I hope we meet again soon. Alonzo comes to mind.
信じられん。信じられん。信じら さて行こう。さて
Oh, what the Sigma? I'm supposed to spend time with Hulkenberg and
さて
it doesn't seem to be going that way today. It's the 5th, right? My game got messed up.
あの場所へ。おいで。
ようこそ。
Hulkenberg. Go back to her training in Mage Knight. Okay, Stroll doesn't need to be a mage right now. Back to Swordmaster. And Heismate is good where he's at. One more pet for good measure.
おやまた来るといい。
さて すぐに行こう。よっと。
It's quite the stormy night.
ちょっとねえ
さて
I'm gonna
Nico.
go to this- go here.
よっ。
慣れちまうじゃないか。いいな。
ちょっと
信じられん。
ねえね
そういえば
Stroll seemed more worried than usual. He suspects Lewis may be deduced our plans somehow.
すごいな。
Alright, I
確か
think I messed up and I'm not.
さて
We should have just stayed in the Gauntlet Runner.
Those-
So I wonder if I chose the wrong option. Alright, we'll cook the stew.
なあ。
Let's see, Heismay was there. it this way.
実はお主か。
だから
しかしだが
Okay. Um,
いや
拙者は
skip through that.
すまなかった。
Do. Get the toothbrush. Fight the bugs first.
参る。重装を使うか。とどめを頼む。
覚悟はいいか。燃え尽きろ。
敵の増援か。
また敵が来たよ。みんな備えて。
勇気使わせてもらおう。オン。よし次。
貴族王者の力この身に破れ。もう少しだ。行くぞ。燃えろ。
They don't like fire.
みんな我が正義にかけて。
Say we got successfully unscathed.
他愛のない相手だ。よし。
また強くなったぞ。
行き先に見えてきたのはイヌンド村。ブライハーベンの北方に位置する小さな集落である。かつての産業は衰え、働ける若者たちは危険を冒して出稼ぎに向かった。村に残るのはわずかな老人と子供のみで、立ち寄る者もわずか。ひっそりと鳴りを潜めた村に凱旋車は到着した。
We're making our way downtown. Alright, let's stop. Okay.
ちょっと待て。
Hi, Mawa.
ねえ、そういえば
Alright, let's buy the toothbrush. I don't need to buy that much.
さて
Yep. Let's continue our trip. That's
ね
That's what happened. I said let's go
空
back
が
to base.
湿った土と同じ
Like, wait,
泥
something
泥
not
色の
right
闇に暮れる頃、凱旋者は静かな地へとたどり着く。しかし家臣は禁物である。泥を跳ねる怪物の足音に耳を澄ませながら夜が明けるのを待つ。
Be careful how you respond to that.
さてと。
I didn't check the pantry. I'll look at that real quick. Shh, you're not here. I beg to differ, sir. What ought we do today? Whatever the specifics, 'twould be prudent to use our time in improving our chances and building our strength. I apologize for being so absorbed in personal thoughts at a time like this. I'd like to talk through them if you would lend me an ear.
ありがとう。
Thank you. In truth, I feel I've come to a decision.
それで
You recall we talked about my at-one-time compatriot, Rondanth. I've decided to challenge the Knight Commander to a duel. I seek only to correct him, but I know he is not a man easily persuaded by words alone. We are warriors. As such, it is only through battle that he will be shown the error of his ways. Will he accept? You think he'll accept the challenge? All things considered, it seems likely. To that end, any knight who prizes their honor would never risk the shame of refusing a challenge. And my would-be opponent is the Knight Commander himself. Were I to throw down the gauntlet in public, he could scarcely deny me.
No.
Do you recall the broken sword from the other day? It sparked a realization. This is a problem only blades can solve. And indeed, in the tally of all our previous bouts, we stand even. This seems a fine opportunity to settle things once and for all. If that's what you want to do, I'm pulling for you. We will have our mission to complete. Rest assured, I cannot lose. I will accept no less than victory. And besides, I would rule Rodanthe for the people, yes, but even more so, I would take measure of myself. He is single-minded, as much now as he was then. Once he decided on rising to the knighthood's peaks, so indeed he did by whatever means necessary. All while I eschewed familial honor to persuade knightly calling. And when that was lost to me, I sought the prince. My shifting purpose was weakening the path beneath my feet. I have been long mortified at the truant I saw in the mirror, and long did that feeling fester in my heart. But no longer do I stand ashamed. My path, however serpentine, has led me all to you, and to the woman I am today. A lack of... Hulkenberg's kind of hard to read. A lack of doubt does not make one strong, nor does it make one right. I shall face him headlong, surpass him in ability, and right his ways. That's bad. You really are intent on this. It's admirable. I'm not so sure it is. That I should rely on force to make him see reason hardly feels it. Though for a man like Rodanthe, that may indeed be more effective than words.
No.
I have a request. I want you to be my witness for the duel. Okay, what would I do? What do you want? What do you need me to do? All you have to do is watch the bout. Your presence alone will be a great reassurance to me. But the duel must be fair in all things. No matter what happens, I ask for your impartiality. I shall propose the duel to Rodanthe in the days to come. Call upon me when it is convenient for you. And in the meantime, I have many preparations to make. 'Tis a hungry business, all this thinking. Fortunately, I have just the thing. My prize cache of tender, fermented meat. You would be hard-pressed to find a meat this soft, pungent, and ripened anywhere else. Here, as a token of thanks, take some. I insist. I declined Hulkenberg's offer as politely as I could, and we made our way back to the others. You don't get to have fermented meat? Back in the RV. Oh, that's right. We got the little plant thing there. Speaking of books, Julian forced his on me. I'll stick it on the shelf for now. Alright. A fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place once called the New World. I'm in the middle of reading this one. We're gonna work on our imagination. He stared up at the heavens. There, a sparkle in the azure firmament caught his eye. The moon? At midday? No. Despite its cold, stony glow, this was no moon, nor star.
There were those who said it was the corpse of an ancient, indomitable dragon. Others said it was a pavilion in the sky, erected by Empyrean beings. So he sees a strange light shining in the sky. The way it's written, I feel like this light is meant to be the key to the new world or something. What do you think the light is? The remains of a dragon or a pavilion built by Empyrean beings? I will say the pavilion. I think it's the pavilion. Yeah, there's something dreamlike about people who live in the sky, isn't there? You think they have wings?
Yes.
I know this new world is just fictional, but I'd want to visit it if it were a real place.
おい、休憩すっぞ。
凱旋者がたどり着いたのはブライハーベンの北西に位置する壮大な滝、寄贈の大滝である。渓谷に挟まれた川から流れ落ちる滝は王国屈指の水量を誇り、崖の壁面には巨大な顔の造形がいくつも刻まれている。辺りに響く轟音は滝壺に落ちる水の音か、はたまた魔術王の咆哮か。
Ooh, pretty.
Yet again, it seems we found ourselves within the most peculiar of places. Something is just barely visible beyond the waterfall's veil. A statue, perhaps?
It must be. They look like faces, but why would anyone go through all the trouble of carving something like that behind a waterfall? And aren't their expressions kind of scary?
They look intimidating? I can't look at them without feeling overwhelmed.
It must be difficult to carve the rock in a place like this. Just whose face could that be anyway?
'Tis perhaps the likeness of one of the old hero kings. I believe a legend involving the Mage King is set within this region. I'd not question if you told me this was all created with the Mage King's magic. They say he mastered immensely powerful forces, which he used to protect his people. I cannot help but think that would drive someone to go to such great lengths to carve such a terrifying monument upon these stones. As a warning? Maybe they wanted to warn us of something. You may be right. For all his power, the Mage King suffered great misfortunes throughout his final years. Perhaps this serves as a warning to those who would follow him.
Thank you, Steel.
Power closes as many doors as it opens. Regardless of the intent with which you wield it, you may yet become feared and ostracized.
Thank you for the care package. That's kind of sad when you think about it. When you put it that way, it almost feels like the roar of the waterfall is meant to represent the king's cries of anguish.
If that is indeed true, then we may best honor those sentiments by etching this place within our memory. We may think on it more, but 'tis time to return to the runner.
Yes.
Yo.
While the peculiarities of these waterfalls are up for debate, their majesty is not. I've made a nice little record of this site. Do take it with you.
たどり着いたのはオセアナの北方に位置する嘆きの墓。ひどい流行り病に見舞われた犠牲者たちが埋葬された地である。いつしか病によってついえた者たちの嘆きの声が響くとの噂から訪れる者は消え、罪人や身寄りのない者たちが埋葬された。怨嗟の念が呼び寄せたあまたの怪物たちだけとなった墓場に一行の凱旋者は静かに足を止めた。
Well, this is the tomb we've been looking for, is it not? What is our next course of action?
We defeat the monsters in the back and retrieve the Chalice of Legends. They say there's a ghost in there, but do you think that's really it?
Think back to the Grand Cathedral with Zorba and his profane arts. We witnessed specters that would easily bear such a label. It is likely, if not certain, that people have simply mistaken the true nature of his monstrosity. I can understand why people might wish the dead could return, but Let's find this thing and put an end to the rumors.
I've heard of weapons and ancient treasures being buried in these places, but they're probably off the main path.
We will follow your lead.
Just a second, I sensed something.
Mara was here for a second.
This feeling, it's...
Is there something here?
It was only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Neros is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay?
あの場所へ。よしよし。
ようこそ。
Put him back to working on Swordmaster. She was doing Magic Nate. He should be fine, yeah. You're only half conscious.
おや？また来るといい。
The burrito's still kicking your ass. The burrito wasn't finished with you yet, buddy. Burrito got hands. Damn, that mimic was just like, oh hey. Burrito collecting your sleep tax by force. Burrito not messing around. Yeah, isn't he fighting Jake Paul? Well, it definitely went somewhere. Maybe not the initial direction we were thinking of. God damn! I was not expecting him to just like freaking charge right into me like that. He got freaking hands. Right. I doubt I can assassinate him, but you know what?
みんな無事か。我が剣見えた。
油断も使わせてもらおう。
加減はしない。光よ、まだ耐える。最王者の力、その身に破れ。
そこ。
王者の力よ、重装を使うか。
よし、敵の増援なし。先を急ぐわよ。
悪くないな、この技があれば。よし。
I don't think he's getting back up. Oh, it's a toothy guy.
Hey kiddo, have you been keeping your guard up? It's the talking tooth again. Any more good advice, Toothy? If you guard, enemies won't get an extra action even if they chomp you with a weakness. On top of that, status ailments won't bite you either. But you can't dodge attacks when you're guarding. Take it from me. I'm a wisdom tooth. You love me? So good luck and keep your guard up. Not guarding? Why, that's indefinable.
いかん、感づかれた。
弱点をついたわ。
Where are we? Okay, we're right there. Have you come to exercise the ghost here? I wouldn't chance it unless you're confident. Those bloody ghosts like to summon monsters halfway through the fight, and after that they'll cast powerful dark magic as an extra treat. Be careful.
Sounds like a pain. If one shows up, we should prioritize it, defeating it right away.
Taking them on is your own prerogative. But watch yourself. Nothing funny about a ghost hunter becoming a ghost. Are you for real? I just like smacked him in the ass once and he was done for?
こちらに気づいたか。注意しろ。おお、うまい戦い方だ。
まずいぞ、気づかれた。よし、成長したぜ。
この力強化された。
I mean, what?
敵に見つかったぞ。注意しろ。
敵に見つかった。警戒しろ。
効果抜群ね。どんどん攻めましょう。
敵に見つかったぞ。注意しろ。
能力上昇。
I don't like the mimics. They're mean. I see. So that's our item we need. I see. Okay. Go this way. I'm gonna slap the Minotaur on the ass.
Yeah.
There's a mimic right here. Oh, hey.
こちらに気づいたのか。
Okay, that actually hurt. I thought I was out of range from
キャ
it.
ッせい使えそうなものならもらっとけよ
You know, hold to crawl through.
まずいぞ気づかれた
I hate having, like, no range.
キャッせい
警戒して
This, weapon choice right now. Okay,
拾っておけ。何かの役に立つだろう。
Hey, hey, hey. Okay, I'm assuming that's the boss. Okay, that's a door of sorts.
Kitsune
どうやら力が育ったらしい。
Hey, 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 hey. Can't come in. Damn. Alright, those doors are locked. That doors are locked. And I feel like we're just teasing them. Oh, now they're coming out.
キャッキャッテッせっせっ
10点に当たったわ聞いてるよ
キャッテッ
よし
せっ
10点
カッテッ
Keep fighting.
キャッ
Keep
せっ
fighting.
10点に聞いてるいけるよ
Okay, anything in here? Oh, there's a way through here. Sneak on by.
何かの役に立つんじゃないもらっときましょう
Got some briny threads. Just gonna pop into here.
一気に攻める
聞いてる
Okay,
いけるよ
goes through there. What about here? What do we got? What do we got? Nothing. Oh, got a hole in here. Spider Lily Katana. Oh, we got something in here. Got a garnet. Did we get
どうする
quest? screw. Okay, that's where we're at. Teas and diversions. Where's the house Okay, we got the toothbrush. Don't know where they are, but I will show. Okay, so that's what we're working on. We still have not found a relic yet, I don't think. At least Heisme is catching up a bit. Right, we still need to figure out how to get that. Figure this out.
敵に見つかった。警戒しろ。
もう付近に敵はいないようだ。
このまま押し切る。
He just really went running the wrong direction. Where these lead to, so we're going on an adventure. I mean, it's always an adventure, but we're going on a big adventure. No way through there. Where we came from? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm getting myself lost. Wait, yeah, I know where we're at. I know where we're at. There's a toothy guy. Okay. I know where we're at. Okay, so the door opened. I'm assuming... Yeah, that's the entrance. Okay. I'm getting myself confused here. Why do I do this to myself?
敵に見つかったぞ。注意しろ。
効果抜群ね。どんどん進めましょう。使えそうなものはもらっておきましょう。
Okay, there's gotta be a hole in the wall somewhere. I don't see one. Okay, I am here. Okay, we are now here.
何かの役に立つんじゃない？もらっときましょう。
こいつはいい。使えそうだ。
We'll find a use for it for somehow. For something, somehow, somewhere.
敵に見つかった。警戒しろ。
もう付近に敵はいないようだ。
Okay, that's closed. Now here.
お、いいもの拾ったな。
敵に見つかったか。やるなよ。
勝ってやっ力キャッせいや
Ouchie.
キャッ
抜群ね。
Owie.
セットカッカーキャッキャッてやっ
かなり効いてる。その調子よ。敵がこっちに気づいたわ。
Ow. Not the guy.
どうやら力が育
You're
ったら
making
し
me
い。
miss the guy. I missed the guy.
敵が逃げちゃった。
You made me miss.
敵に見つかったぞキャッついかってやっ
Taking it out on small minotaurs.
キャッ
浄化されたか。
カッカッ
かなり効いてる。その調子よ。
キャッキャッカッ
100点に効いてる。いけるよ。
セットだ気づかれたせいやキャッカッ
かなり効いてる。その調子よ。
We've successfully full circled. Not yet.
使ったかキャッキャッ
よし、いい感じね。
Okay, we are here. Okay. Just gonna do a little scooch.
Oh.
Some sort of lance. Very nice. Very nice.
もらっとこ
Bone crushers. I like the sound of that. Uh-huh.
ういいもの見つけたな役に立ちそうだ
Okay, so there's a bug over there that I can somehow get to. Anyway.
いいもの見っけ。役に立ちそう。
Upstairs. Okay, so that's exit over there. Okay, bounty is over there.
今拾ったもの使えそうだな。
いいもの発見。もらっ
Alright,
どうする？
did I get a toothbrush? Husband's boyfriend. Alright, we're looking for something. Okay, so there's a
このまま押し切る。
能力上昇。
節く最低。
これで終わり
Ooh,
か。
we got a giant's rib.
片付いたな。
Getting the ribs. Barbecue time.
注意しろ。気づかれたぞ。
どうやら力が育ったらしい。
Okay, somewhere around here, there's a hole in the wall that will get me to a crystal.
一気に攻める。
効果抜群ね。どんどん決めましょう。弱点に効いてる。いけるよ。
That's not it. Come at ramming speed. We're not anticipating his ramming speed.
この力強化されたか。
このまま押し切る。
うまい戦い方だ。 敵はもうおらぬ。危機は去ったか。
Alright. Okay, so I'm assuming it's
これでまた一つ強くなれた。
this. There's gotta be a hole. There it is. There we go.
それ
Rarely is my curiosity piqued by something inedible, yet the stone does indeed possess a most mystifying quality.
Wait, do you think it might be one of those relics that Neros was talking about? You should take it back to him and ask.
Squeeze on in. Back up the stairs. Okay, so we need to go this way. Slap a skeleton on the ass.
聞いてるよ。
注意しろ。気づかれた。
能力上昇。
Up to the right. See what we're dealing with here.
いい？
Another one of those guys.
どうやら
It would seem this is our ghost, certainly uglier than I would have expected of an ordinary lost soul.
No wonder people got spooked by it. Well, I suppose if it really is just another monster, then we ought to be able to take it down.
We cannot allow its transgressions to go unpunished. This stops here. Incoming. On your guard now.
アサシンいただくぞ。もらっていくぞ。
お宝いただき。
いや加減はしない。輝け。
作戦に命中。
は
了解
どう
我が正義にかけて突破する。
打ち合わせてもらおう。キル
Oh, that's right. He's gonna call friends. He's gonna call friends of the healing variety, isn't he?
光よ。
作戦に命中。
貴族覚悟はいいか。
了解
ソードマスター。切り捨てる。
英霊の力を。剣よ、うがて。思ったよりやるな。
頑強な敵だ。
大丈夫。行くぞ。輝け。あと一つ。悪くないな。ソードマスター。叩き切る。往生際が悪い。
Well, that hurt a little bit. Hitting the weaknesses here.
なすべきことのために。
さらなる高みへ。
Gotta
強くなった
love.
ぞ
There we go. That ghost won't be haunting anything else.
Yep, and we found the Chalice of Legends too.
None shall ever fall prey to that beast ever again.
さて
Well, our business here is concluded. Shall we head back?
それじゃあ
Let's return to the entrance.
そうだな
Indeed. The hour grows late, and we should report in. Back to the... Oh, damn it, I did it again. You gotta really careful with what you choose. Because this just set me back.
神王が決する日にまた一日近づく
Our intention was not to go back to the... Alright, so we're actually gonna reload.
どうする
Okay. Because we're still traveling. Okay, let's... We have to say, let's set up camp. Okay, let's set up camp. I want to keep exploring tomorrow. I think we say. This is confusing. Okay, we're gonna set up camp. Do we say I want to go somewhere else? Alright, we'll figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. Alright, we're gonna hang with Neuros. Down in the engine room. Yep, there he is.
Yo.
Why, what's the look on your face? Boredom? Got nothing to do? Well, have you brought another lost relic for me?
We did pick up another weird thingamabob, but I'm not sure if it's one of those lost relics or not.
Sounds intriguing. Might I give it a look then? I handed Neuros the junk we picked up during our travels. This one's also a bit tricky. It must open somewhere. Oh, what's this? Just a good twist there, and then push in, and there you are, you see? What'd I tell you? Sharp as a blade, these instincts. But my heavens, this is quite a find.
So, something was inside, just like the last one. Neuros might just be the only one who understands this stuff.
Oh. I expected some degree of this, but the design's different. Yes, by God, it's coming to me. I see it now. A heaven-sent cerebral nugget of pure genius. Thank you.
ありがとうよ。にしても
Got to say though, I didn't think I'd get to see 3 relics in such a short span. Must be thanks to my healthy living and an intellectual curiosity, eh?
Thanks to us, you mean? You haven't found a thing yourself, Neras. Why don't you come out and help us search every once in a while?
Yeah.
No, thank you indeed. I haven't the build for combat, but a man's worth isn't decided by his sword arm alone, eh, what? I'm a long way from youth now, but I was quite a dasher with the fairer sex in my younger days, you know. Had to fend off the marriage proposals with a stick.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I certainly did. A strapping young lad with a genius mind and familial prestige. Why, I was every debutante's dream. I wish that were me. Must have been amazing. You must have been really amazing, Neras. Well, so I was. Though most of my would-be suitresses were only in it for the social climbing, I'm afraid. I even had a fiance at one point. What?
You... really?
Ma.
Oh yes, but remember, I was a young obsessive. Romance and career both fell into the wayside as I threw myself into runner research. Poor girl got tired of waiting. By the time I thought to check on her, she'd sloped off and married some other blue blood. The adage holds true, I suppose. You never realize that what you have until it's gone. Keep in mind, chap, and don't make the same mistake I did.
てか
But that's enough of depressing bygone tales. For me, gauntlet runners are the true loves of my life. You're perfect for each other. If you ask me, you two are perfect for each other. Exactly! I think it's quite a happy thing, though I do say so myself. I reclaimed a dream I'd left half finished. Can't say much else other than I'm grateful to you for both all this real relic business and having me along on this journey. My passion has been all but smothered, but you've rekindled it. Without you, I'd be rotting away in my chair with a stationary prototype bent and squashed.
さてさて
Well then, got to sharpen my skills even more. We'll show those other runners you need more than big bulkheads. The free-hearted engineer Neras, keeper and editor of the gunner's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
たく
Ooh, we get sniper.
人生ってのは面白いや
I need to mess with that one. I have a feeling we need to work on gunner first. We haven't done that yet.
これからもよ
Hope
ろし
I
く
can
な
keep on counting on you for the rest of these relics, eh, lad?
重要な依頼だ
I parted ways with Neros and left the engine room.
神王が決する日にまた一日近づく よし
I much prefer the simplicity of travel to the complexity of outfoxing Lewis. Let's use this opportunity to get stronger before we head back.
6 days left until the sorry. Don't lose track of which day we need to head back. So, what do you want to do next? We should think of where to go next as a group.
さて
Alright, okay, so that's the Forsaken Tower.
確か
This is the tower we were tasked with clearing of monsters, is it not? Another place far removed from civilization, eh?
用心しろ
The farther from the city, the greater the danger. We ought to be prepared.
Here? The weather seems pretty bad here today. We might hit delays, so maybe we should get a fortune told. We'll have to camp for a night, but we could get there by tomorrow.
In that case, care to head out straight away? Let's go.
We could go a few different routes. Which do you want?
So... trying to figure out which. I'm going to assume we go. I only seem to have one pathway to go, so I guess we're just.
よし行くか
Unless.
何しようか
Alright. Think we're okay?
どうする
Thank you, Autumn Valley. Hold on one second. Sorry, I'm going back and forth. Okay, let's set up camp. I want to go somewhere else.
Yo.
Hey.
ありがとうよ。
Okay.
にし、おう。てか。たく、人生ってのは面白いや。
Alright, got that.
これからもよろしくな。
重要な依頼だ
神王が決する日にまた一日近づく。よし。
So we're going.
さて。
Okay, so we're gonna go here.
な、確か
用心しろ。
だけどそこならどっちから行く？
よし行くか
Okay.
何しようか
Get what we need. everybody back in the RV. And we're gonna cook some stew. I must say I'm impressed with this kitchen. It's certainly a stark difference from when I traveled alone. At the time, a dish's flexibility outweighed its flavor profile. Even with so few ingredients, the best meals were the ones most thought through. In fact, I fear that with such amenities, I shall grow soft. There is no greater dishonor than those who so easily cast aside necessities for convenience. So be it. We shall dine as road-weary travelers, using only the barest essentials. But rest assured, it will taste like no such thing. I started preparing food with Hulkenberg, doing only what was strictly necessary with the ingredients. Only the finest cookery here, I see. Well, let us only use what we must. The fire does not wane, but nature is not to be so underestimated. We shall cook it through in one go. Wow, it's a finely honed dish. Steadfast stew is complete. I promised you a superb dish, did I not? Work on that imagination. He continued to trapeze through a raging sandstorm. At least he came upon a cave, the entrance gaping like the maws of a beast. The walls of the cave were translucent, revealing the inside to be a gigantic, intricately winding labyrinth, fantastical and akin to a mirage. A giant cave with glass walls in the desert? That sounds otherworldly, but also strangely familiar. Well, whatever. What's it sound like to you? Sounds pretty. That would be a beautiful sight. Yeah, I bet it'd be dazzling in the moonlight. Probably at night too, sparkling in the moonlight.
Yes.
I know this new world is just fictional, but I'd want to visit it if it were a real place.
Yes.
Oi, おめえら。くそ、どうじゃ。
Heck no. Let's get up into deck and take that jerk down right now.
この国は宗教や法に縛られすぎて、この世に足りないのは自由だ。前の王はきっとそれを分かってたんだ。だからこの
人、確かマルティラで演説してなかった。
お前さんらに恨みはない。だが消えてもらうよ。この国に自由をもたらすために、僕が王になったら手始めにあらゆる税を撤廃しよう。邪魔になる法律は神さえも国から消し去る。何にも縛られない世界、好きに富を築けばいい。
今だ。天才殺害から自分がやるね。参る。
行き過ぎた自由の
オン。
癒しの力。
Hey Sujens, how you doing?
この力で輝け。
悪は正す。叩き切る。
Take them all out.
往生際が悪い。
我が剣。剣よ、 うなて思ったよりやるな。
さあ観念せよ。重装を使うか。お主の負けのようだ。
Never seen this before. This just came out. This is the latest game from the Persona company. Roger doesn't seem willing, but if we're going to save the prince, we have no choice but to make him step down from the tournament.
感謝する。しかし生きるってそういうことだろ。
Yep, this is their latest IP.
悪くない手応えだ。
And we just went up a little bit more in popularity.
凱旋者は野営地へと向かう。徐々に速度が緩み、到着が近づいていることを一行は悟る。そしてひとときの安息。仲間が安堵の息をつく様子が目に入る。無事に生き延びた幸運を一行は静かに分かち合った。
It's a completely different story. It's like take Persona and put it in like a medieval fantasy world. But it has some of like the Persona elements. It doesn't have any actual personas, but they do kind of have a like awakening like persona. But you don't get any actual like personas with you, and it has a lot of class changing, like I think it was Final Fantasy 3. I can't remember. But yeah, you can actually change what class you want the character to play. There's a lot of different ones. But yeah, we're actually gonna take a little break. We'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah, like a combination of that. We'll be back in a few minutes, so good time to stretch, use the restroom, get your drinkies, snackies, whatever you need to do. We'll be back in a few minutes.